There's life beyond a pet hoarder's house of horror. More than a third of the 69 animals pulled from a subtract-year-old Queen woman as feces-strewn home in January 2016 have found a new home with loving adoptive owne, the ASPCA said Tuesday. Many of the animals were taken care of by big-hearted foster families before they were officially adopted in April, when their previous owner, Elizabeth Grant, was found guilty of animal cruelty charges. Elizabeth Grant was found guilty of animal cruelty charges. Jeffeon Siegel, New York Daily News. One of the cats is Andy, now known as Lil Stevie, a subtract-year-old orange cat whose vision has suffered from untreated eye and inner ear infectio. He now has a wonderful home with his new owner, Lucy, Quee woman, who owned doze of pets guilty of animal cruelty. It was love at first sight for me and Stevie, said Lucy, a subtract-year-old graphic designer. Grant was sentenced to 3 years probation for keeping the animals in her urine and feces-filled Jackson Heights home. Facebook, ASPCA, now known as Tia, was suffering from gum disease when she was removed from Grant's home. All but 3 of her teeth had to be extracted. Today, she is enjoying her new home with owner Katie, who had taken ASPCA as a foster pet before adopting her last month. Andy, now known as Lil Stevie, was one of the cats rescued from Grant's Quee home. ASPCA. I was with her for so long I felt like I had already adopted her, said Katie, a RT-YEAR-OLB physical therapist who lives on the Upper East Side. I grew pretty attached to her. Accused animal hoarder claims retaliation from Quee dog. Word of the adoption. Comments. Grant was sentenced to 3 years probation for keeping the animals in her Jackson Heights home. Prozac. Utah said Grant kept 55 cats, 12 dogs, and 2 turtles in the urine and feces-filled place when cops raided it. ASPCA, now known as Tia, was also pulled from Elizabeth Grant's Quee home. ASPCA. A dozen of the animals were so sick they needed to be put down, officials said. During the sentencing, a Quee criminal court judge ordered Grant to undergo mental health cooling and not own any animals for 3 years. The animal suffered while living in a home where the food and furnishings were covered in feces, fur and urine. Quee Richard Brown said in a statement, "No one should live in such squalor, including the 34-legged residents of Queen County." Lil Stevie has been adopted by Lucy. ASPCA. Grant denied that she mistreated the animals in any way. "The truth is, I never hurt the animals. They have no proof," she said, pointing to several photos of the animals she says were taken by the ASPCA, which she posted on her Facebook page in April. There was no picture of any animal in plain here. There was no picture of any animal stuffed here. And there was absolutely no picture of any animal beaten here. Tia has been adopted by Katie. ASPCA. Eileen Hannivan, the ASPCA's senior manager of foster and off-site programs, said she was happy that so many of the animals are now in loving homes. Opening your heart and home to an animal in need, particularly one rescued from cruelty or neglect, is crucial to not only that animal's recovery, but the ASPCA's ability to take in and provide care for even more animals at risk, Hannivan said.